Good evening, everybody. Casey and Mike here in the studio, back for another Best of the Rails today for December 14th, 2025. Hey, Mike.
Hello, Casey, and how are you?
Much better than you have been this week. Mike has been under the weather, which is why you haven't seen him, but he's alive. There he is. He's also, for most of you, he's over there somewhere.
Yeah, everything's backwards.
If it looks like I'm wearing my pajamas, I am. We had a kind of pajama Christmas party today. Hey, Todd. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wear this for the show. So here I am.
You are stylish today.
That's one way to put it.
Guess what happened this morning?
What happened this morning, Mike?
Since I've been sleeping for 4 days, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I decided I'm going to watch some trains because Todd's been doing it all weekend too. So I turned it on, and the camera, the second I had Chattanooga camera on, 8025 went past.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. So I thought, well, since I don't have anything to do, I'll just stay up for an hour and see it again and get to report it twice on HU. 3 hours plus later, it finally made it to Dalton because 337, I think it was, had Hotbox. And they tied up the line, and I listened for over an hour and a half while they discussed the problem. So, but in honor of Tara, I stayed up and watched her locomotive.
Well, there you go.
Even if I can't say it.
Mona Kahila.
That one.
Yeah. Hey, Tony. So, yeah, it has been a relatively uneventful week in Rail Moments Land, but that didn't stop you guys. I think you have 78 submissions for this week, so we've got a lot to get through. I do hear that there's a little bit of a slight crackle when I talk. I have no idea why. I haven't changed anything. But it's not bad enough for me to stop, so we're just going to keep going and pretend it's not there. Mike, do you hear that?
I hear no crackle.
Very slight fuzziness. May just be my headphones. I'm going to wiggle my headphones, see what happens.
Ooh.
No. Oh, well. It's all right. It's not bad enough. Okay. Let me move over the folder. All right. Make us small over here in the corner. And we will get ready to dive in. You ready to do this, Mike?
I am born ready to do this.
All right. That's what I wanted to hear.
There's that music.
It is.
Makes me ride with Santa.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay.
11 days to go.
Oh, wait. This is that's Fraggle Rock.
Who?
Fraggle Rock.
How do you know all these characters and I don't?
This is from my era, not yours. But this is Fraggle Rock painting. You can see he's the artist. He's got a brush and a palette. He's got a can of spray paint. But whether you work with a palette and brush or whether you work with a spray can, they're both artists and both deserve the recognition. I think that's the message here, right? But yeah, that's Fraggle Rock.
I'm assuming it was a cartoon series, or was it a game?
No, it was live action. It was a, I guess like claymation would be the best way to put it, I think. At least that's the way I recall it being. It was in the 80s. I was young. I do remember it. But yeah, I think, actually they were probably wearing rubber suits for all I know. But yeah, it was like not animated. It was done with cameras. Anyway. Oh, and an early announcement. Mike and I are doing the Christmas show this week because next week, it being the winter solstice and the shortest day of the year, we are going to be at a Christmas party with one of our friends, and Mike and I are both going to be there, so we will not be there next Sunday. Next Sunday is our Christmas break show, but we'll be back on the 28th. Was it Muppets? Okay, so they were like hand creatures. That very well. That makes sense. I guess they just had like some of them had like rubberized beaks or something, because I remember some of them being a bit rubbery. But I guess that's also true of like Big Bird has a rubbery nose. So yeah, that makes sense, Don. Thank you.
Where was I during all this?
You were working at Budget Rent-A-Car.
I must have really worked a lot of hours.
You had 37 stores.
Well, they're kind of cool looking.
Yeah, there you go. All right, the next one. Oh, Fraggle. Yeah, it was hand puppets. Okay. Both of you agree it's hand puppets, so I believe Crash and Todd. But thank you. Oh, there we go. The B&O.
Hey, Crash.
Mike, I think it's been a hot minute since we've seen the B&O, hasn't it?
It's been 2 hot minutes.
Yeah, I don't know that it's been through here this year. And we used to see it pretty often. It's been gone for a while. I wonder where it is. I'll have to look that up. Anyway. The Virginian. 1069. That looks a bit like Debuts. Is that from Coffee's Cliff?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
No,
You
wait
can
a
see
minute.
No, you can. You see the edge of the cliff right here.
I thought those were poles. Yep, next to the cliff.
It is.
It's been back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, I heard it was in town. I haven't seen it yet.
Then it went south. Then
Wait,
it
no.
came back.
I did see it. No, I saw the Norfolk Southern go by the other day. Okay, never mind. Man, I apparently haven't been sleeping enough. Yes, everybody's images are here who either emailed or submitted them before 5:18 p.m. Those of you who submitted at 5:18 p.m., you know who you are. But I checked again at like 5:25 and nobody else had submitted. And I put all those through to Ray as well. So I think everything is in there. Ray is photographing an event right now, so he may be a bit slow, but he is there. Oh, it's Heathcliff.
And backing up for a moment to answer your question, CSXT 1827 is currently in Savannah, Georgia, rolling north, headed to Illinois.
Okay. So we may actually see it.
Let's see.
Savannah, Illinois, that puts it through either us or Alabama.
Yeah, I'm going to guess he goes up the Etowah line.
Yeah, I guess he would. He'd just miss us. Here's Heathcliff, Mike. You remember Heathcliff?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. More of a newspaper comic, but he's got a spray paint can as well, unusually large. And the motto of your employees is right here, if you've seen this one from 2013. Not my job, not my problem.
Boy, that's almost a winner automatically.
Yeah, it's a...
Not my job and not my problem.
there you go.
Not my monkeys, not my show.
And this says CORPS, so that actually says core, which is interesting. I don't know if those people are just big fans of the Marines or exactly what it is, or if they love corporations. But it does say Half Dead Core. Maybe that's the name of their graffiti group, the Half Dead Core.
Yeah, John says it's going to come through here.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, that would be cool. Train 195. Thanks, John. Good to know.
And Tony said he saw it on Thursday, so it's coming back through on the same path.
Okay. VLIX, if you submitted 4 photos, because I don't actually know who you are, to be honest. If you submitted 4 photos last week via email, yes, I did not see them during the show, but I did put them in for this week. The losers win again. They must be Detroit Lions fans.
Or the Titans.
Yeah, that's true.
I
It's
heard
close
they
enough
are
to the
doing too
colors.
good.
No, they are not doing well, but I think that could be their colors. It's hard to tell. It could be Half Dead Corpse, that's true. Or maybe they just missed the E. The losers win again. It's 2024. Yeah, I'm not sure. You would automatically think sports. And that does have a bit of an LSU color. There's some purple and some yellow, but I don't think LSU won very much last year. I'm not sure. Oh well. Go. Got us a video.
With lights on the track.
And a scanner, it sounds like. It is all lit up. Is that Stevenson?
I don't know, but I like those lights.
Yeah, I think that looks like Stevenson. All right, so we have 4726 here and 4527 and 3336. That's a good poker hand. Thank you for playing along with our poker hand game. That's currently, I think, the best hand of the night so far. 3 of a kind with 3s. I'll see if you can see if you hold up through the evening.
Yeah, trying to see between the train if that is
Yeah, I was looking
the
too.
caboose for Stevenson. Because the tree's awful close to the track.
Yeah, but remember, if he's set back, I say he, if that photographer is set back, that tree could be just showing in the frame, because that light's a long way away. That light looks tiny. No, that's not what Stevenson looks like to the left.
Nope.
It's not Stevenson.
It's a mystery location.
It is, and that looks like an expedition, but that is not Jesse's video. Because Jesse didn't submit any video, and that's how I know it's not. Interesting. I don't know. All right, so 33-36 is currently winning the poker game. Oh, this is nice. Where's this? I haven't seen this before. It says Hotel Nashboro. And it's not that long ago because it has an iPod graphics. That ad campaign, I think, came out in about 2006 or so. The silhouette ads. So that's not that old. Oh, and they have, look at this. They've got a modern LNN Heritage and a CN. Although I dare say that this model is painted better than the actual one. Wonder Bread. I'm not sure where this is. That reminds me of your old car, Mike. Remember your Monte Carlo?
Well, that's a long time ago.
Well, that one's a T-top, so that's not what that is. I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. It's from the Malaise era. My father had a Ford Elite that had similar proportions, but that one looks like a T-top, so I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, they did faithfully paint it with the kind of hazy mullet stripe. That's a very faithful rendition of the L&N. Look at that. They got that perfectly horrible blend line, just like the real one has. That is very accurate, actually. I like that in a model because it's painted just the way the real one is. Whoever did that did a great job. Look at the individual bricks in this building. And they've got the pattern where like the mortar's kind of spread around unevenly like a real building. That's a lot of work.
John's saying the Nashville Union Station Broadway Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. That was close to where the museum is. It's in the old post office. That's about 2 blocks off Broadway. I think I remember roughly where that is. I just drove by it in a road rally about a month ago, but I don't recall exactly because I was concentrating on not running over the 100,000 people crossing the street illegally. There's another angle of the L&N and that balcony. It's neat that this looks like it actually overlapped the tracks, so I guess you could look down on the trains coming by back then. That'd be a neat and kind of unusual experience.
Oh.
Oh?
That's the hotel where I went. That's the one John told me about, if that's where I'm thinking. The Union Station downtown in Nashville.
All right.
Because they got that great big huge patio all the way around, and it hangs over. That's where we shot the MOW train laying the rail.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wonder if that's it.
It could be. Apparently, Tony says it's the TVRM. Nope, I said that wrong. It's the Tennessee Valley Model Railroad Club in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. I love Bell Buckle, actually. It's a nice town. They've got a great restaurant there. Yeah. I agree 100%, Brian. It's just disrespectfully cold out there. That's neat, John. I think that's a cool spot. I'm going to have to check that out next time I'm over there. And then Ain't Right Stewart in the house. Mike, remind me of his real name again.
Billy.
Billy.
And
Thank
it
you.
was 15 degrees today in Kentucky, and Billy is homesick.
No, I don't blame you. This is the kind of weather that would make you sick if you weren't already. Billy, one day I'll meet you in person. I'll remember your name, but I do not make any guarantees till we meet in person. That's a beautiful photo.
I do like that picture.
Yeah, look at that guy. That's great. And the focus is not directly in the nose. The focal point is like right around here. I don't know if that's intentional, but it came out really neat.
How do you get the camera to do that?
It's a fixed focal distance, so he actually probably fixed it on something that was there beforehand or something and decided to focus on that spot and probably took a series of pictures as it came by and then picked this one.
So kind of like I do on the I hit the little square wherever it is, and that's the focal point.
Yeah, more than likely you actually did it manually by twisting it, which you can also do on the Mevo. Yep. That's neat. It's a good picture. 1072 rolling by. He was through here this week, right? 1072.
Not sure. Let me think for a minute.
Oh yeah, you've been out of the.
I've been kind of worthless this week. After Tuesday night.
I'm almost positive. Wait, didn't?
Yes, he was through here.
Because Warren got up at the crack of dawn and chased it down, didn't he? Or was that Jesse?
I think it was Jesse. Let's see.
He came through here. Was it Wednesday, maybe?
I'm going to get you an answer here in a moment. He was here on the 10th, 4 days ago.
Yeah, I think that was Wednesday or Thursday.
65Q. And he led.
He did, yeah. And that must be the same train, probably. That's a cool picture.
4 days ago, I was on the couch coughing up a lung.
Yep. Mike was so sick, I didn't know he was sick until 2 days in. I just thought he was being quiet, but he does that sometimes if he's busy. So yeah, that's a good shot. I like that one. It's a gray day, which really makes the glowworm stand out. Oh, who do we have here? That's Darkwing Duck. There you go, Mike. Can you make out Darkwing Duck? So you got the eyes, you have the hat.
I see it, yes.
Yep, the bill.
Now I'm just trying to figure out who it is.
Darkwing Duck.
I have led such a sheltered life.
Yes, you have. Let's see if I can bring up an image of Darkwing Duck for you. Please hold. There we go. It's a classic Disney animated series from the early 1990s featuring a cape superhero duck.
Oh, I remember the guy with the cape.
Drake Mallard transforms into the boastful crime fighter Darkwing, protecting the city of St. Canard with his gas gun and dramatic entrances. The show blends action, slapstick humor, and family dynamics as he balances heroics with fatherhood to his adopted daughter, Goslin. But this being that person. There you go.
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
And he's called what duck?
Darkwing.
Darkwing.
Yep. There we go.
Eerie.
We have a young rail fan. I do not know this rail fan, but this rail fan seems to be vaguely amused at having his photo taken and wearing a Norfolk Southern vest. Mike, do you know this particular rail fan?
Well, no, but I'm thinking.
It was a warmer time or a warmer place.
Yeah, at first I thought it was Texas, but I decided no.
No, I don't think that part of Texas has that quantity of trees or hills. I don't know. It's a cool photo, though. I love the drama of the soft background, the train coming. That's cool. Good rail fanning spot, it looks like, with an overpass there. Oh, there's Glowworm again.
Oh, I like those night shots.
Yeah, Glowworm right past the golden hour, kind of in the twilight, early post-sunset. That's a good one. I think that's the same position as the black and white one. It's just a slightly earlier frame because the nose is more in focus here, and you can see the focal points right about here on this picture. And on the black and white one, it was more like here. So I think this is just a little bit earlier shot as he passed by.
And I like the light down in the back.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like that.
It's a very nice shot. Very pretty. I have a feeling that Ray's going to love that one.
Ooh.
Crash, I think the reason why the graffiti is something people born in the 80s would recognize is because I was born in 82. And so they know their audience. But yeah, there's Glowworm up close. It's an action shot. Tree all blurred. The wheels blurring. Bearing spinning. Gravel flying. He's doing the work. It's neat.
I have an emergency call.
You do?
Yeah.
Emergency call?
Yeah.
Like from somebody we know?
Yeah, Mr. Sperling.
Oh, you want to call him real quick?
No, I'm going to text.
Okay.
If the place is on fire, he'll call back again.
That's fair. He's usually on. But you'd think if he really needed you, he'd be on the chat.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Bad Chuck.
Why didn't he think? I don't know who this is. Well,
Oh, but I like it.
yeah, we're going to screenshot, though.
Look at the nose.
Yeah. Let's see if we know who this is. Oh, man, I closed the browser. Hold on. Okay.
Technology.
Yep, I closed it instead of minimized it.
KFC.
Stylized graffiti skull does not match any specific known or copyrighted character. Seems to be an original or local street art design. I don't know how often I believe them, but in this case, I think they may be right. May not be somebody known. That's pretty cool, though. It's dramatic. Looks a bit like Jim Carrey from The Mask if he was a skeleton head. Todd, I think Mike is still older than you. So I may be a child of the 80s. Mike is not.
I wish.
Actually, I know what year Mike was born. I can tell you Mike is older than you. Nope.
All right, crisis temporarily handled.
Okay. Here's a train. Look at the screen. There you go.
Look at the person backing up.
Yeah, they've decided that is
They can't go through
not
on the
something they're
quiet
going to
zone.
wait on. That's kind of crazy. Right in the middle of town like that. I like it.
I just don't know if I agree with the no horn thing.
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird seeing them. That may well be Ackworth. It looks like Ackworth, actually, in the background.
I love the backing up thing.
Yeah.
It's like, can I go between them real quick? Nah.
That CRV had places to be, my man. John, it did look a bit like evil Squidward, didn't it? That's a good point. All right, on to the next one. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that guy.
He was through here yesterday.
That's in Dalton. That says Whitfield County, which is where Dalton is. I don't know. I do not recognize the building, but that's cool. Whoever got that did a great job. I can't believe the color stood out that much at night.
Especially as dirty as it normally stays.
Yeah. Oh, he looks a lot better than when I saw him a couple weeks ago, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, that's true. They'd have to really be having a good reason to come through. Hang on, I think we have I think I hear a train outside. Give me 1 second here. Outside the studio. Let's see what we got. See if I can view my own YouTube channel without messing this up.
And 8114 was through here last night. At 7:13 p.m. through Dalton, going south.
We are going to watch for just a minute to see if it comes through.
You really heard a train?
I thought I did, man. I'm also potentially losing my mind. It's in that weird hour right around at the end of sunset where the infrared kicks on, but you can still see. That's kind of odd. I don't see anybody talking on the thing, though. Wait, no, I feel it. There's a train going by. I can feel the whole dang studio shaking. There's a southbound. I can feel the studio shake.
I hear it.
Okay, so let's keep watching for just a second here. I'm going to unmute this one. Is it unmuted? It's not. There it is. You can hear it now. And I like the train whisperer. I heard that thing so far back.
It's a little scary.
With headphones on, listening to music. Oh, it's gone black and white. I can't make it the color, but we've got, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or locomotives up front. That's a good bit of power for this track.
Wigwags are on.
Yep.
No deer in the field.
Clear. Low grade is 1016 3190. Stop out main track M585. 14.
That was him checking in.
Yep.
About to get to Graysville. So he was talking to the CSX Road XLN lines dispatcher on 161.37. Huh. I don't think we'll have a DPU. There were 4 units up front. We could have one. But with it being black and white, we'll leave it there. But, whoops, I think I accidentally paused it. We'll fix that momentarily. Go back to live. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's the end. You can see the EOT flashing as it goes by. So it turns out I was slightly behind live, but not far. So that's cool. I'm glad I heard that. All right, back to what we were doing, Mike. You ready?
Ready.
Where the bird cam? Yes, the bird cam is at Audubon Acres. It is mounted to a 2x4 that is anchored to 2 other 2x4s, so it is kind of floating behind the tree line. We've tried various mounting points, and we tried not to anchor it directly to a tree because that makes it sway a lot more. It does sway some, but it is attached to the to 2x4s. Basically, it's got like a little stand that we made for it that's standing up on, and it was the highest point we could find. And you hear birds constantly because it's a bird sanctuary. It is the Audubon Society Bird Sanctuary where it's located. And so you hear birds all the time. You occasionally hear people talking and you hear weird stuff. That's because it is a private park. I think it's free for visitors. Maybe you just have to sign in, like sign in is required. We have a membership there, so obviously, so we have after hours access and whatnot. But it sometimes sways if it gets really windy, but that mount's pretty decent. Ray built it. He's built every version of it, and we've actually changed the camera 3 or 4 times. You may not have noticed. Hopefully you didn't notice, but those cameras die a lot. Cameras outside do not survive very well. This one is in an enclosure, and we have tried to like hot glue the connections shut, and it's a lot. Oh, Crash says there is a fee to enter. Okay, yeah, it may be like $5 or something. I can't recall because we have a membership. I think we pay $70 a year for after hours, something like that. But anyway, yeah, they're really nice. They're friendly folks. Their director is really cool, and it's a good property, and it happens to be where the tracks run through. So, bonus for us, and it's right by the studio, so that worked out.
And also, it covers all of Chattanooga, so you can listen to everything going on.
Yeah, the antenna is fairly close to there that we use to feed all the audio. The antenna is probably 80 feet or so, so it's pretty close. So it picks up on a high point, picks up the audio. The antenna and the camera are not in the same spot because we got the antenna as high as possible. It's actually higher than the camera, but the camera had to have a clear-ish view around the trees, and so we're trying to. It's actually looking down the power line cut that's there. You can see that in the image. You can see the power lines going underneath it. So that's what it's doing, is it's looking down the power line cut at Audubon. So it worked out. It took a little bit of trial and error and several different cameras. And we'll end up buying another one next year, I'm sure. So we buy them all the time. But it's fun. We actually don't make any money off the camera. It does run some ads, but I think it makes like 3 cents a week. We mostly run it because we like it. We actually listen to it, and we look at the trains going by, and we actually listen to the birds. The neighbors of Audubon have told me before that they actually listen to the birds on it, even though they're not in the trains, which I thought was kind of cool. And we set up the scanner so that we can hear the traffic, and we know a lot of other people listen to it. So it doesn't really make money. It actually costs us money. But you know what? So does the whole dang channel. So it's fine. We like doing it. So it's okay. Right, Mike?
You are absolutely correct.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. You were there, Mike.
I was there. Right now, they're dealing with where the scaffolding is too close, and they're getting ready to do a remodel on what they just built because it will not fit.
Yeah, we can see clearly he's got this one watermarked. We can see that's Mike Ray's photo. Mike is very good. I've never met Mike, but I see his photos all over Chattanooga. He's friends with
Scott Coffey.
Scott Coffey of Coffey's Cliff.
Two fantastic people.
Yeah, both very, very knowledgeable legends of local rail fanning. He's one of the OGs, but he seems to be everywhere that something is happening. And he had the only drone, I think, that got the circling footage of them trying to fix the approach there. I think there were a couple other drones that were more over by the looking from the other side, but he was out on this side looking at it come in. So Mike does a great job. Hey, Eugene. Merry Christmas, sir. Anyway. Oh, yeah, the reason why we call it the bird cam is not only because you can hear the birds, but it's in a bird sanctuary. So it's the bird cam. All right. Mike Ray sent another one here. Seaboard coastline getting passed by the NS. That's pretty. And look how clean that one is compared to that, Mike.
Yeah, we look like we're at maybe the south end of the Debucks yard.
Yeah, these would have to be the houses going out towards UTC, wouldn't it? Right there, like Macaulay. No, Macaulay would be... No, that'd be the one that goes to Erlanger. What's the name of that? Central. That'd be Central up here. So, yeah, I think you'd be looking back right around the curve before they get to East 23rd crossing. Yeah. It's cool. I like how clean that is. I mean, obviously he's trying to get the two together. But I like the clean to dirty, too. That's neat.
Clean to dirty. I like that.
Yeah. It does make the NS look very plain, seeing that one. But the Seaboard Coast is a pretty one. I think that's one they did really well. It's a nice looking locomotive. Good job, Mike Ray. Oh, that's a nice one, too. He's showing off this week. Look at this. We know exactly where that is.
And another clean one.
It is. That's pretty.
Exactly where are we?
This is the bridge that it runs on the main line that's kind of close to TVRM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that same creek, or I guess that's North Chick Creek that passes by there. I think it is. There's another abandoned pedestal over here that has a little tree growing in it. I'm pretty sure that's where that is. But I think that's North Chickamauga Creek. So, cool shot of Pan Am. Here's another one. Oh, that's the old Seaboard with an old CSX. Let's see, that'd be a Jeep, wouldn't it? I think it is. Be a high-nose Jeep, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. 4 windows, high nose. I think so.
We'll see if somebody helps us out here.
Yeah, without me having to look it up. I'm bad at identifying trains in public. And this right here confuses me. That's why I'm thinking it's a Jeep, not a SD40 or something. Anyway. That old Seaboard Coastline is the same model. You can see they've got the little thing there too. So whatever it is, that one is also, which is kind of cool.
A look back in time.
Yep, the old Grey Ghost scheme there. Before the YN era. December 1991, he took that photo. Yeah, that was one. And those were old then. So that's, I would guess, early 80s paint scheme, Mike? Something like that. Oh, okay. Crash says, TrainNet says both are ST35s. No wonder I didn't recognize them. I don't think I've ever seen an ST35 in operation. I know a lot of them were rebuilt, but not in that configuration. That's an old photo. The abandoned pedestals were from the original Southern Bridge. Okay, it was built in the 1800s and was replaced in 1912 by the bridge that's used by TBRM. Thank you. I actually never knew what the heck those pedestals were for, but they've stood really well. They're still supporting the life of that one single tree pretty well. Anyway, oh, that's cool. Wow, that's a good photo. I don't know who that is or where that is, but I like it. 6 tracks, or 6 occupied tracks.
The one going off to the side up there at the top.
And you've got this one up here. You've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little siding, and then this one. You got a lot going on there. It's cool. I like it's like non-objective. You know, there's nothing in particular you're looking at. You're just looking at industry. You know, it is artistic.
Progress in motion.
Yeah. Or potential motion. I don't think any of these are moving. Also, this is kind of cool. He's got blue GATX box car, then red, blue, yellow. Like it's got a lot of variety. But the way the sun angle is, that's not the focus. They're so shadowed, you don't really see the color as much as you just see the mass of the tops of them. That's neat. I like that a lot.
And no corn on top anywhere.
No corn.
Poor
Oh,
pigeons.
John says that was the Stealth scheme from 1986. So that was a good guess. I did say Grey Ghost. That'd be the wrong one. It's the Stealth. I used to have them all memorized, but I've slept since then because we really only see the current schemes around here. Well, actually, we see 2 schemes come by here pretty often. But 1986, that was a good guess. I said early 80s. It was mid 80s. It's not a bad guess.
And John says we are at the Debuck Yard.
The hop skip bridges are ahead. Okay. But we are back to Fraggle Rock on the screen. This is the same car, and that's a straight-on shot of it. But that's actually really good art. It is definitely recognizable as Fraggle Rock. He does appear to be missing a pupil on this side, but I think that's worn from time because it looks like that paint has actually flaked off. Yeah, it has.
Maybe he just spray painted his eye while he's looking at the can.
Yeah, that's flaked off over time. That white didn't hold as well as the other colors. He's starting to flake right there too, but it worked well. It held up well. It's cool. I like it. Oh, that's pretty.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. 4889 doesn't win the poker round, but it's a nice setting sun photo.
Kind of looks like over there by the all the gas tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Jersey Pike.
Yeah. I think this is Civil Twilight. It's getting dark, but it's not fully like dark yet.
Boy, I'm already having a hard time picking.
Look at this one. Same time of day. Different spot though. There's a fence and whatnot's here. And he's in the middle. Looks like it's pulling an MOW. No, if it's pulling it, it's going backwards. But you see, this very much looks like an MOW car over here. It is. That's the rail holder he's hitched up to.
He's on work duty.
Yeah, he got the... I can't say the word I was going to say, but he got the undesirable work assignment. Huh. That's cool. Oh, that's kind of neat. I get the feeling, however, considering the pedaling motion, that this person is going to try and race the train, and that train is in motion. But it's a great photo. It looks like a National Geographic photo, and that's probably the best compliment I can give it. But it's that, like, humanity by the tracks kind of composition. That's really pretty.
Surely we have, well, their feet aren't on the ground.
No, she's pedaling. She is 100% pedaling, and I feel like she is actually racing the train. But, and this is through a fence. See the soft focus of the fence here?
Mm-hmm.
To get that crisp of a focus on that person through the fence with the timing of the train and the low light, like that's a fantastic photo. Whoever did that knows what they're doing. I like that a lot. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. That's image 25. Whoop. Video.
Run, fella,
Yep.
run.
Do not trip. This would be a very, very bad time to trip. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, you are having a miserably cold night out there. Although your dog is probably loving it. Yeah, and hopefully you're at least outside in a warm truck. But yeah, your giant fluff of a dog, I would imagine, is loving anything like Arctic weather. That dog has like an undercoat and an overcoat. It's moving very, very slowly. Oh, there's only a minute more of it. It's not a... I think they're stopping. I think they're stopping on the siding. But the gates are down. Yep. Oh, he's still moving. You can see the reflection of the bridge. He's got to be stopping.
Not going past the point.
Nope. We've all been there, haven't we? Oh, yeah, look at that. He got the shutdown. The gates and the lights turned off. That's happened to us. How many times, Mike? We're like, oh, there it is.
Yep.
And we're all set up to see it go by. And then, oh, man.
Look at all those Christmas presents in there.
Yeah. A lot of, what's the name of that company? JB Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of JB Hunt cars on there. A couple of MSCs in there. Mostly JB Hunt. 4889. That must be from that same night. That was productive. Yeah, that's the one I said wasn't going to win the poker hand, but it's a cool shot. Oh, and he's getting a wave. I got a good wave. That's good. Got a wave photo, Mike. I know you like them. Did you happen to catch that, or were you busy being the voice of the people?
Well, actually, it's an AC44C6M.
It is. You can see.
And it's the highest numbered one, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because according to my chart, they stopped at 4889. Unless there's new ones now above that.
I would ask AI, but it would lie to me on that.
That's cool.
I think that's the same one. Now we know the serial number of the trucks if you're really needing to identify it. I wonder what this link does. It looks like a brake link. I think it is. I think that would push. That's a connecting rod between them. I think that's what that is. Get the dynamic brake link, I think. I don't know. I don't know enough about what's happening there. It's a cool shot.
John says Schneider 2. What does that mean?
Oh, Schneider, yeah, there are the orange cars. That's Schneider trucking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were some of them on there. The MSCs, I think, are the green ones. I think. The older MSCs were green. I think they're blue now.
See, I read, you translate.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 8058. We've seen that one before.
There you go with that memory thing.
Well, there's a reason, though. There's something about that one. I don't think that's one of the ones that got damaged here in Chattanooga, but it's something like that. We've seen this one before. I need to go and make an archive of everything we've seen and why it's memorable so my brain can rest. Here's 4603 at night. With the light reflecting off of it.
Somebody was out late. Well, since it gets dark at 4:30, you don't have to be out very long.
Yeah, that's probably 6:15. It looks a little bit like Dalton, but it's not, because that building wouldn't be in the right spot. There's a tree there, and then the dairy place behind it. I'm not sure where that is.
Piercing the night.
It is. You can see the ray of it coming out. There's those JB Hunts. Oh, that's neat.
Don't do it. Don't make the left.
Unless that's for the train. You know, sometimes trains just suddenly swing a left when you're not expecting it.
Hard rudder to the left.
Don't throw the switch. Look how aged the underside of that is. How many times it's been bonked. Like, what do you think happened to cause that to get bonked? But this is a lens. It's kind of like a Fresnel lens here, and they just painted over it. So I'm actually amazed. Oh, you know what? It's probably painted from the back. But I'm amazed it's held up as well as it has, considering the
How old do you think that
condition of
is?
the housing. If you had a gun in my head, I'd probably say the 70s or 80s. It's not a super early design, but it's way pre-LED era. I would say 70s, probably. That's pretty. That looks like Audubon. It's not. It looks like it. Got a camera, lights.
He's
Door
putting the
over
power
here.
to it.
There is a window in the door. on this one.
Yay!
This is an ES, so it's a little bit different design. The door's on the other side. Because remember, we're normally used to seeing the door here. But here's the ladder. Door's over here, but the door does have a window. Still put the lights up there.
Look at the heat coming off
I
him.
know. Big heat signature. And the antenna. It's one of the ones we listen to. That's cool.
Lights in the nose this time.
Look how dark it is in the front. You can't even really tell it's yellow. You can just barely make it out right there. But it's so starkly lit. And you can see the light right here. That's not a ditch light. I'm not quite sure what that is. But the light that's on the truck's there. And there's the ditch light. But this is super white. So you got this strong contrast. It's a neat composition. Boy, they're all trying to get Ray's attention this week, aren't they?
They're going to make him work.
It looks sinister. Post-apocalyptic. Here comes the death train.
ES40 DC.
Yeah, I knew it was an ES. Wasn't quite sure which one. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's had a rough time since Fast and Furious, apparently. It says hard-boiled down here. So I guess Vin Diesel had a... I don't know. I'm not actually sure what's happening there. But I guess that's hard-boiled Vin Diesel.
A little more than I can comprehend.
And the wording is so precise. Like they wrote it almost in a font, you know? Like look how precise that is compared to the art letters we normally see. It's like they stenciled it. How unusual. I think they painted, that's not spray painted. I think that's painted with a roller and a brush. I think. And that's why it's got such precise lines. Yeah, see the waviness? I'm almost positive that was painted with a brush. That's strange.
How do you get to the top if you're doing it with a brush?
A ladder. And they started at the top. You can see they came around. They were trying to make a round head, and they got to the bottom and realized they had to go straight across because they couldn't quite make a circle. Huh.
I
That's
can
a lot
see
one.
now. Hey, Casey, let's go grab the ladder. However many cans of paint. Don't forget the brush, and let's go down the rail yard.
Yeah, you know, free time. I'm not sure that I would have had that kind of time at any point in my life. I don't know. How, Tony, is it finally? Is it either be Fast 9, I guess, right? I think it's Paul Walker died in 8, as I recall it, and his brother filmed some of it. That's just another one, same photo. Nope, never mind. That's me being zoomed in. There we go. 1226. Look at this. They let the CSX people paint the nose on this one. In the S, it says. That's the best, like, Murray County, Sand Mountain accent I could do. Hey, Daryl. Grab me a can of spray paint. We got to make this door match. We're not sending it out with a black door. Bring me that paint. No, don't use a stencil. We ain't got time for a stencil. I'm better than that. Come on now.
That's an incredible picture.
That physically hurts. Like, who thought that was an improvement. Unless I'm gonna hope for a moment here. I'm gonna hope a Railfan did that, trying to be funny because it was a black door. Like, please let them not have thought this is an improvement over a black door. It boggles the mind, Mike.
It is unique, though.
Keep that in mind. 1226. If we see it again, let's see if it's still got the NS. The Murray County door on it. This one's in again. I must have... Oh, that's a slightly different angle. I'm not sure how it came out so far out of order. I do like the colors in the other shot just a bit more, though.
Yeah, the other one was bolder. Something
More
was
vibrant.
different.
Is this
Yeah.
the same one again?
Yeah,
How
that's
did I
that,
get this in
that's
there
that same
twice?
guy running across.
Yeah, somehow doubled. Oh, no, that one's not. I don't know. I had two doubled up. I blame Google Drive.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah,
Got a crowd there on the left.
KCS, you sure do. That's the old shed. Yeah, KCS coming in. Oh, and nobody with them, just 2 KCS units. That's cool. Normally they've got a squadron of BNSF or something on there with them. Not this time. That's neat. Someplace very flat. It'd have to be in the Midwest. There's no place that flat or where you would see unsupervised KCS locomotives running. Look at the spiraliness of their railings, Mike. It's like somebody actually wrapped tape on those things. That would take a while. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, it certainly wasn't the guys that painted the nose of the NS.
No, they'd have just splashed a bucket at it. Called it good.
One left, one right.
Yep. Coming and going here.
You go that way, I'm going to go this way.
4921 and 4178. No, 48. 4821. Hope I was paying attention. Says something highway. We know that much.
And we have a tripod with no person behind it.
But a little landscaping and some concrete with edging, which means that'd be a great Railfan spot wherever that is. Got 3 tracks. Got action, that's for sure. That looks like a similar location. That's an Amtrak going by.
With a lot of smoke.
Yep. I think that is the same location. There's 3 tracks there. Looks like the same time of day and everything. I think that is the same spot. Yeah, that's cool. What's the closest we have Amtrak to here, Mike? Is it Gainesville, where you and I went that time?
Yeah, Gainesville, Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess Atlanta's closer than Gainesville.
It's where you took me cross country.
Yeah, we took the Genesis and the Flex on that trip.
We need an Amtrak ride for Christmas.
Oh, the Flex is no more, isn't it?
Yeah, the Flex is dead.
So you guys won't see Rail Moments number 4, I think it was.
I don't know. I
Something
lost
like that.
track.
I've got it written down. I really do. But the Flex is no longer. So we pour one out for our homie, which had so many power outlets. That was its best.
But that
best
sure was a
attribute.
fun vehicle.
Yeah, we had got a lot of use out of that guy. And he had a very flat roof, which was great because we used to suction cup the cameras to the top of it. Back before we realized if we got in and out of the car, it rocked the entire thing. We thought, we should get tripods. So, anyway. Here's the KCS. That is one of the 2, I believe, that was on the previous train. No, it can't be.
It's got the wrapping.
Yeah, it's got an NS behind it, though.
Oh, okay.
117 something. Yeah. A lot of KCS is out. There's Delaware and Hudson.
No, I have not seen that for a while.
No, it did come through this year. I think it came through in March or April.
Yeah, we saw it for quite a bit there for a couple of weeks. And
Right
that
after
was
it got
it.
released. We were among the first people to see it. When did it come out? Was it April, maybe? Something like that. It was in the spring, I think. And we got to see it immediately, and it came back and forth, and it was great. John Wells says it came up Dallas to Atlanta train, Villarica or Douglasville or Austell. The Delaware and Hudson. Yeah, that one's cool. There's an Amtrak.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. I like the tower behind it, and he's angled where the sun is setting behind the tower. So that
is that a tower? Is that a?
It's a water tower.
Oh,
Old water tower. Yeah. Yeah. An Amtrak rolling by.
Now you really make me want to ride.
Yeah. You can see things like that, Mike, without having to drive. I think even you'd have a hard time finding a curb to run over in an Amtrak train.
If we did, it'd be bad news.
Hey, Charlie. Oh, that's cool. Right on. Yeah, Cary, North Carolina. That's not too far from here. We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, so we're not very far away at all. We're going through viewer submissions of their photos of the favorite catches and graffiti and artistic moments of the past week. And some of them even older. We had our friend Mike Ray send in one from 1991, some historic stuff. There's the Southern. That's Dalton. We know that one.
That's where they always run from that corner right there. They all get together and run.
Yeah, and I parked the Goldwing.
That's where we were for the test flight.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Production 6 was right here, and Production 13 was right here. And we took off and filmed, and then I thought I'd lost audio, and then Todd told me, no, I can hear you. To which I'm like, well, you probably heard me say some things I shouldn't have. And then I watched it back and actually did not say anything that would have gotten us YouTube banned.
Thank goodness.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Remember our bloopers that day when I was in the Jeep? That would have gotten us banned.
I had so much fun editing the beeps over that. That was good.
Yeah, I had to practice.
I loved the Jeep. The Jeep was a great Railfan video when the weather was nice because you could stand up in it.
And we could hook the little gizmos on it,
Yeah.
wrap the little legs around for the short tripods.
Yeah, that Jeep is no more either. It's sad. We've only had the channel 3.5 years. And there's several of the Real Moments production units are no more.
Yeah, that's one that got head on, right?
Yeah, that was Chuck driving it. It got squishy completely head on. It is demolished. It was 100% totaled. It was built by my wife's father, actually. I bought it from him. The NC in St. Louis. That's through Dalton. Was that recently? I don't remember that coming through.
Not that I remember.
That looks like the same weather as the previous
There's
one.
trees. There's leaves on the tree.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It must be earlier. And that grass is not...
Brown yet.
Yeah, the darker shade of pale it would be now. Yeah, that must have been a minute ago. Must be a look back memory. There's the old Golden Gate. I've seen that. Fun story. The Golden Gate Park is, let me see which direction I'm looking from. I think Golden Gate Park is over here, if I remember correctly. It looks like it. Anyway. You have to turn off real quickly or you're committed to crossing over into Oakland. And it is a sudden and dramatic turn. It is, I barely made it to pull in, and then there's like a path you can stroll on and take a picture of the bridge. But, it's just such an odd area because it's so hilly and it's so compact. It's probably 200 feet from turn into this park real quick or across the bridge over in Oakland. But yeah.
That's a spot I've never been to.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's different. It looks different. But it's pretty. There's some firepower.
That's my kind of train.
Some serious hardware. I wonder if AI would know what kind of tank this is. Let's find out. Dear AI, please learn more about our military. My father was a tank commander. You'd think I would know more about tanks, but I only know the Vietnam era tanks that
Well,
he
it
did.
looks very sinister.
These are M1 Abrams main battle tanks.
It knew it, huh?
Yep, it's an angular turret with a pronounced bustle and side storage boxes to match the M1 Abrams family layout. The hull has 7 road wheels with the characteristic Abrams spacing and a sharply sloped glacis plate. The gun is a long thermal-sleeved 120mm smoothbore, typical of later Abrams variants rather than the older U.S. tanks. And the lack of visible side ERA blocks and the relatively clean turret side suggest a standard M1A1 or M1A2 configuration rather than the latest SEP V3 with prominent add-on armor kits, which would be like its ablative or explosive armor. Exact subvariant identification will require closer views of details like commander optics or rear turret fittings, which are not fully clear here, but all visible features are consistent with an M1A1 or M1A2 Abrams on rail transport. Thanks, AI.
That's amazing.
All right, then.
How it can just do all that.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's see here.
Well, that's pretty.
Man, I've got to get something for this. I've either got to cut my
Caught
beard.
again?
Yeah, I keep catching my beard on my microphone. Oh, it's the main events, the 4800 or the 1800. 1800?
1800.
Yeah, 1800. It's one of the one of the
yellow
mains.
one.
Yeah, I like the yellow one.
With the red light in the cab.
The yellow one and Sonic are my favorite. Sonic's 1804 or 5. I can't remember. It's one of the last two. It does have a red light on. There he is. There's a still.
Being watched.
Yeah. There's a sharp line. I don't remember it having like a slight whitish outline behind the black paint. Looks like they've tried to spruce it up a bit.
Somebody's finger cleaning it and turned white.
That's got to be it. Let's make one clean spot. Then hand me that spray paint can. We'll put NS on it. Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Wingfield Scale here in Chattanooga makes a lot of the rail scales. And this is a test weight. So that's a calibrated weight they would use to test the scales and make sure they're accurate, I guess. That's kind of neat. And it says the brand of it right here. When I zoomed out, it looks like it said American Hydraulics, but I can't read what it actually says. But anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah. So a calibrated weight for scale testing.
There's two things I've seen this week that I had never seen before.
Yeah. Huh. So I actually know several of the Wingfields from Wingfield Scale. I have to text one of them and see if he's familiar with this car. See if he can tell me any details. $61.78 and $64. Oh, $60.78. It's right there on the front. I was reading this number on the side, and I'm like, $61.78. No, there it is. $60.78 and $64.08.
Working hard with that Santa hat on, are you?
Man, it's just maybe that's what it is. It's too much warmth, and so
Yeah.
it's getting overheated. Smoke's coming out my ear holes.
Gonna have to call in AI.
Yeah. John, I don't think I'll ever go back to the Bay Bridge again either. I've been by not too long ago. I actually went by. So there's the Golden Gate and the Bay Bridge, and they're how far apart are they? 3 or 4 miles apart, something like that. And I pulled around. I thought I was going to see the Golden Gate, but I got them mixed up, and I drove by the Bay Bridge. This was 2022, and I was in a convertible Camaro, and I'd just driven Pacific Coast Highway. I started actually in San Francisco, and I drove from there all the way to by the Mexico border down to the Hotel Del Coronado in San Diego. That was a long, long drive.
Down PCH.
Mm-hmm.
That had to have just been an incredible drive.
Yeah. But I had my friends Taylor and Camila with me in that section of San Francisco. They met me in that part, and we were looking up the bridge, and I'm like, yeah, here it is. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, that's not that bridge. And it was the Bay Bridge. I'm like, oh, I always forget there's 2. But anyway. The base was under it. Yeah. There was a, I don't know that I've seen that base, actually. Anyway,
What base was it that you went to, and who was getting married that we knew?
Yeah. Without giving too many details away, it was Chuck's son.
And you were in San Diego.
I was staying on the base in San Diego. Yes, I was actually there when his son, the Marine, got married.
And you didn't even know what was going on.
I did not know he was there. Yeah, he got married. I didn't know they'd eloped without telling their parents. I got home, having seen the wedding, not realized it was him. Got home to the party, went to his wedding party, and they said, yeah, we actually eloped. We're already married. And I went, huh. And then I saw the photos and went, oh, wait, I was there. I just didn't know it. I was actually in the background there, like watching this wedding. I was like, oh, that's neat. What a cool place to get married. What are the chances?
I was say, what are the odds?
Yeah, that was actually the Hotel del Coronado. It was the private beach they have there. It was very pretty, all decorated for Christmas and everything. It was cool.
I like this locomotive.
Yep. That's the tag. 4851.
I'm glad when they had the decision of the 4, they picked this one.
Yeah, it was really cool to go to the unveiling too. I'm glad I went to that.
You were the voice of Rail Moments at the event.
Very, very briefly, yes. There's the 4508 again. We just saw that a moment ago. There he is in black and white. Actually, it could be in color because the locomotive itself is black and white. A little bit different angle.
We're seeing it between something, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like it's under a bridge, I would say. But there's also these, what look like power lines right here. So I'm not 100% on what's happening there in that picture.
You're not getting sick on me, are you?
I sure hope not. I'm not going to say anything about it, though. You better not jinx me. I have no idea where this is. It's Georgia.
Looks like us.
It is in Georgia because those are Georgia state highway signs in the background. BNSF, burninated as normal. 6371. Neither one of those can win a poker hand. No 2, no 3. But they have a bridge in between the rose bushes looking out over the puddle. It's a rail fan of the tracks. And you know what, Mike? That's that exact same concrete and edging where we saw the tripod set up with the 2 NSs going by.
Now
that's
we have
exactly
to know
where
where
that
this
is. Yeah. It's got to be Austell. That's the exact... Oh, Todd says it is Austell. That's the exact spot. We know where that is now.
So is that the split, Todd?
Well, that may be where the Amtrak came by. That's got to be because there were the 3 tracks and one of them goes yonder way. Does the Amtrak go through Austell?
It does.
Well, then there we go. That's where it is.
At the split there, it goes west towards Birmingham.
I can't see it, but I can tell one of my hairs is jammed in this mic, and I can feel it. If you guys are amused with me, like, caressing my microphone with my chin. Anyway, Todd agrees it's Austell.
So it must be around the corner from the cam.
I don't know.
Oh, field trip.
Cool.
What a great spot. And if I get tired, I can sit down.
I know, between some rose bushes. It's pretty. Oh, yeah, the graffiti one.
Yeah, that's a memory.
Yep. June 2025, says Mike Ray. Oh, and it's the 1000. You know, I didn't remember it was the 1000 that had the...
You know me and my memory, so that's no test.
Yeah.
You could tell me it was the 2000 and I would remember. But I do remember seeing it.
Yeah, we saw it twice, I
and
think.
we filmed it.
Mm-hmm. We did. Yeah, Crash. Oh, we need to go by there. We should do another video. I don't know how many of y'all have seen the video. We did a podcast episode of places to Railfan. Let me see if I can find that one again real quick, just to show you guys. YouTube. View your channel.
From weed whacker to luxury.
Yep, that's right. And we had the podcasts. Okay. Show this real quick. So we had a... Nope, let's go back. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to see myself. I don't want to see even Mike in that moment. I want to view full podcast. Here we go. This one here, top Railfan locations in the tri-state area. It was a year ago. In this video, we break them all down, and we give you not only the location with info, but we tell you the exact location because we tell you the what 3 words. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. We tell you the what 3 words of each location. That one is lumbering. I got to turn off the subtitles. Lumbering responds duties, I think. I don't know.
I do love Kohata.
Yeah.
Kohata. I love Kohata. First off,
Lumbering
you don't get
responds
my side
duties.
for not liking to eat. So when you go to Kohata, not only do you get double track action right downtown, but there's the general store, and they have the best sandwiches and great pizza, and they're super nice people.
They do. They absolutely do. I wonder if that picture's not on the wall anymore.
What wall?
It's the wall right behind us. It's in the studio.
What picture are you thinking of? Oh, the one there.
Yeah, it's the the synapses communicating.
Where did it go?
I don't know. It just occurred to me that I'm not sure where that even is anymore.
You know what's
But I
missing?
look behind me, and it's not there. It's actually, it'd be right above your head in this picture. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. I'm not sure where it is. What's missing?
We got to put up your Christmas present
What's my Christmas present?
from last year.
Oh, the NS calendar?
No, the Rail Moments that lights up, silly.
Oh, you're right. That is in here.
You just made me think of it, thinking about that picture.
You're right. That is in here.
And I'm going to do better with this year's calendar.
Man, I'm glad you reminded me of that because we were going to plug it in the smart outlet.
Yeah.
So it would turn on
Yeah.
with the thingy thing because I can control all the lights. I can do my red lights and my bright lights. I can turn on the overhead light. And yeah, we're going to hook it up to that. I need to do that. Good call. Good call. Anyway, thanks for that sidebar.
Tony's trying to get some vote for Cowan, and Crash is working on Kohata.
Now they've combined it. Now there's Cowhutta, which would be like Cowan and Kohata combined. I guess so. Yeah, Kohata's good. I like Kohata.
Tony's got Mexican. Crash has got incredible pizza and subs. 2 great places to visit.
Mike, is this the bypass, the high
That very well
track
could be.
that comes in? Because that's the NS Watchtower, isn't it? One of the
Yeah,
one on the
it does
north
look
end.
like the bypass over.
Because you can see, look, that's Lookout Mountain in the background, obviously. So it's downtown, but he's looking the opposite direction from Coffey's Cliff. He'd be looking back toward Coffey's Cliff, I think, here. So he's on the other side of the yard. That'd be the side this bridge is on. I think he's looking at the bypass bridge that winds, it does like an S-turn into the yard. That's neat.
That's a unique photo. We don't see many of those.
No, that's a cool one. And he's got the engineer in here hanging out. It looks like it's waiting, though, because the lights aren't on. Interesting. Huh, what an unusual photo. That's a cool moment. And there's a switch on the bridge.
I know. I was
see
looking
that?
at that earlier.
How the heck does that work?
I don't know, but I sure hate to have to get out to do it because you know what I think about hikes.
Yeah, you're not a fan. You want to go skydiving, Mike?
No.
Oh. Well. Here's a Mike Ray. November 2025. Oh, so he was out when Jesse was out. That's a cool shot. Look how shiny that plow is. But you can tell they repainted an old locomotive because look at how bent up that new plow is. It's had a good whack right there.
Pretty but bent.
Yep. And you're like, it's fine. Just put some paint on it. Nobody will notice.
It'll blend.
Yeah. Aren't they the Birmingham and the Chattanooga? Isn't that
Atlanta.
Right? Birmingham and Atlanta.
Birmingham
That's right.
and
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah. You're right. 100%.
And they took it down for a fundraiser event.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
That's cool.
V12 did an incredible video.
His videos are great, man. I can't... sometimes his content gets a little dry, but man, his video, like the actual quality of his video is just the best out there. I don't think anybody is a better videographer than him. There are times I wish he had somebody else do his narration, but there's nobody else that can video like he does. He's wonderful on the camera. way better than we are. He does a fantastic job.
Now that has to be from way back when.
Yeah, that's a Mike Ray, but he doesn't have the date, so that's early on. But that's the 4000 isn't even that paint scheme anymore. Because now it is a main, but I don't think it's Sonic, is it? And it's definitely, obviously, not gray behind it.
You asked me way too many questions to remember.
I mean, it's 100%. It's a black Norfolk Southern with the main painted. No, it's not. No, because it's now faded from all the coal dust. It's kind of like a brownish tan. So it was gray when it was new. I'll be doggone. I never even realized it was that kind of gray. Boy, it is nasty. That has not aged well. Huh. Well, that's cool. What a neat photo from history. Man, Mike Ray's been doing this a long time. That's cool.
Him and Scott both.
No kidding.
Scott's probably got to have more pictures than anybody in Chattanooga.
Scott definitely does. He's been doing it 40 years. I think he's been rail fanning that same spot at least every week. The problem with Scott's stuff is a lot of it he took on film. And so I think a lot of his are still in negatives. Mike Ray, I think, does a little bit more technology. He's got a lot of digital photos, got a lot of scans. He's got a lot of drone footage and stuff. So Mike was a little bit quicker to change. I think Scott just stuck with what he did it for him. He didn't do it for anybody else. You know, he wasn't sending it anywhere. He was just taking the pictures. This is cool. CNC pulling TVRM's train. That's got to be... That can't be this year. Is it? I don't think they've done that this year, have they, Mike? We've seen them do it.
Not that I'm aware of.
We saw them do it in 2019. They were using them quite a bit.
You're really stretching my memory.
Well, remember the little white pickup truck that's in such horrible shape that follows the CNCs around?
Yeah, and always throws the switch for us.
Mm-hmm. He was on the tracks, and we were on the Eden Isle. And it was that time we were hitched to the Clover Colony was the next car. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is I win the lottery, I'm going to rent car 98 again.
Yeah, we pretty much need to win the lottery with what they're charging for it after the restoration. We've got friends at that museum. We still can't get that dang thing rented for a good price. 710. Looks like the number was starting to mess up, so they fixed the edge of it with the same spray paint they used to paint an S on that door. And now it looks like more like 71Q, which would be a queen high poker hand, but it's not going to beat 3 of a kind. So...
Must be Mike Ray Repair.
Yeah. I don't know if Mike Ray does trackside repairs. I think he just photographs it and laughs to himself. The old Southern caboose there.
We know where that is.
Is that the one that usually hangs out by the turntable?
Yeah, I think it's the one down in Somerville.
It's got super bright yellow now. That's just right before the repaint. Because they're not as, it's not as vibrant there, I don't think. Now it's like day glow, and this is obnoxiously bright red. You can see it from space. That's cool.
Hey, Mama Bear, I hope you're feeling better.
Hey, Mama Bear. This is
somebody's backyard.
Well, it's just an odd design. So I guess, is there a split here? Because there's 2 this way and 1 this way. Look how tall and odd that gantry is, but it's just one-sided. I don't. That's really odd. I'm not sure why it's set up that way. Huh. That's cool, though. Cool little artistic picture. Tell Kid we said hello. Well, this one's got to be recent, Mike. There's Christmas lights in the tree.
Oh,
and this looks suspiciously
Oh, that looks
familiar.
like Tunnel Hill.
It is, I believe. We're in Tunnel Hill, Georgia.
That's where we might have our party this year.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
The what do we do it when you do it again? The renewal of the vows.
That's right. And you remember you and I went there once in the Flex, and I took my remote control car, and I went racing around there, and we did the drone footage, actually, of... we were doing something... Oh, I used that in the podcast, where we talk about our favorite spots to Railfan. One of them is here, and this is on the near luxury list, because there are no bathroom facilities on site, but it's a very nice parking lot with high traffic right there, and you can go, if you're in the week, you can go do the tour of the tunnel. So I got to go play around with my remote control car there, but then I sent the drone up and chased it. And that footage, the train wasn't anything special, but we ended up using that footage like a year later in the Railfan Spots podcast. So keep an eye out for that if you watch the podcast episode later on.
And that's also where we found the 100-year-old piece of rail that's still in the roadbed.
Mm-hmm. You know, we should redo that thing live sometime, talk about our updates and do it as a live.
Which thing do you want to redo?
The podcast, and just update on the stuff, the places you've been. You've been a lot more places than when we did that a year ago. The W&A, it is definitely Tunnel Hill. W&A, Western Atlantic Railroad Depot, constructed state of Georgia, 1848 to 1850. Blah, 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 blah. It was Great Locomotive Chase of 1862. It was the site of that, which also came by the studio. They actually used these same tracks to come by. It was incorporated into a ConAgra feed mill. Stands free but vacant and a bit worn. Interesting. And then they said, fortunately, the community plans to rehabilitate it once some other projects are completed and funding is at hand, which they did do, but I think it's funny that they kept this sign up to kind of guilt the community into making sure they remember to rehab this. The community is committed to rehabbing, but they did.
Yeah, because
it looks nice.
When I was there recently, I think it was Crash that told me that it used to be a mill there.
Yeah, that's what it says. It was a ConAgra feed mill.
Yeah, no,
you see it right there.
I put two and two together where he says it was.
Yeah, which I didn't know that. I don't remember that.
And the battle took place there, and that house is over there still.
Windows in both the doors. 3363. It's 3 of a kind, 6 high. I think that's the... We saw 3336 earlier, so technically that ties. Because that's the same hand, just out of order.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's that... oh, this one's interesting. It's got Canadian Pacific behind it. And then a regular CSX. Got your rainbow right here. Oh, John said it was Purina when he saw it, so they switched from ConAgra making human food to making pet food. And then they stopped making food entirely. And look, he's keeping his lunch cold. The igloo cooler hanging out in the front.
Must be the place to put your cooler.
There's no way that's on purpose. We see that way too often, but I mean, any hard braking event and your lunch is going to be a memory. There's no way. That's got to be an accident. That's cool. Washington and Lincolnton, it says. 3 Rivers Rambler.
Oh, that's the 3 Rivers Rambler Christmas train up in Knoxville.
Oh, okay. Right on. I'm in Knoxville all the time.
And that's probably this weekend.
Looks like a diesel pushing in the back, maybe?
Yeah, that's where we were supposed to be yesterday.
Oh, you would have been there, eh?
I would have been there. I had taken off Friday, had a 2-day trip planned, as everybody knows.
And said you had a 2-day drip.
Yeah, and I had a 2-day trip. That's exactly what I got out of it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Whistleboard Productions and Train Nut Productions both chased that.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm not sure whose photo this is, but it's I'm sure one of those two, because that definitely... Oh, yeah, that is definitely from this weekend. Somebody texted a picture of this event, but so I have seen the locomotive. I've just not seen this shot. That's cool. See the steam coming out. Boy, he's got a heck of a plume going, doesn't he? It must be.
And he goes right through downtown Knoxville.
Must be very still that day, because it's just flowing back.
Yeah, yesterday it was 60-something there. Today it's not even 30.
Brian says that's Jesse's photo for sure, so Brian is not claiming that one. This is right during the dawning of the Age of Aquarius, before the Age of Aquarius was ended. That's good. Did you have good weather, Brian? Yeah, it's a good picture. John, that's cool. Saw it go by an apartment complex. That's neat. Oh, wow. That's a good photo. That would 100% be one of the last things Aquarius saw. So we now know this is Jesse's photo. Because Aquarius, being Jesse's new drone, shortly after this, I don't think Whistleboard Productions will mind if I share their channel story, but it entered a low battery state, and as you know, DJIs don't do normal things when they enter low battery, and this time it decided to go in reverse. Well, if you have a DJI drone, you'll know most of them don't have object avoidance when going backwards. So it collided with an object while reversing and fell into the Tennessee River.
Brian says, "Rest in peace, Aquarius."
Rest in pieces, I think it'd be more accurate. But yes. So I hate that. I'm not laughing because of Jesse's misfortune. I'm laughing at like the sadness that this just happened. This was his new replacement drone, and it is now a memory. But it's floating along happily somewhere, videoing the fish. So it's out there. Glad you had good weather, Brian. That's cool. Look at that. Look at all the water coming off that thing. So much potential steam.
That is a really good picture.
It is. That's beautiful. They did a great job with that.
Look at that wavy bridge.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Little sketch.
It makes the... Actually, you know what? There's two sets of tracks. Why is there a narrow gauge in the middle? Brian, do you have any idea why there's a narrow gauge set still in the middle? Makes no sense. What's going on here? Or is this narrow gauge? They must run something historic that's narrow gauge in that area. Oh, that's cool. That's right downtown. That's
close to the stadium.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not Neyland Stadium. I don't think it's painted way too well for that to be Neyland Stadium, but there's something there. Wow, coming straight through town. Just a billowing steam and smoke.
And look at Crash's comment.
It's too soon, but that's very funny. Hey, drone, you want some spaghetti? Oh, Brian said that is Neyland Stadium. All right, that's cool. Gosh, I feel good. Brian, please don't repeat this to Jesse. Brian said that was a re-rail for the safety of the bridge, so that's a guardrail. That's interesting. Okay. Well, anyway. All right, here it is, back on the open tracks. Engineer's getting a great view. The windows are just unobstructed. That's really nice. Really
And
good
that-
visibility.
Train runs again next weekend. I know this weekend was sold out.
It is going to be way too cold for me to get anywhere near that train next weekend.
Oh, come on. Where's your Railfan spirit? It's not about the cold. It's about the action.
It'll, if the cold has like a week to set in, I start getting used to it and I can deal with it. When it first gets this cold, negative. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian, I would not bring it up tomorrow.
We are not going to rub it in. We're just going to remember the short era that was the age of Aquarius. Very, very, very short era. Here's somebody taking a picture of it. I think a random rail fan taking a picture on the phone. He's coming in. This guy's giving her the deuces wave, and he is laying on the whistle as he comes through town. That'd be a really neat sight for the locals. I think he's on a main line, isn't he? There. Must run it right through.
All I know is it runs right along the river. It's downtown, and then off it goes somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like this one would be the main line. It's nice and smooth and profiled. This one's a bit cantankerous and wavy, so I think he must be back on the less used track there.
Brian and Jesse have both been waiting a year to do this event.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they talked me into it this year, and home I stayed sick. Mama Bear and Billy and I are all down at the same time this weekend.
That's tough. This car is called Trustworthy. You can tell it was nice weather actually now because they've got the windows open.
And not today, they didn't.
Nope. The windows were shut tight. Oh, that's cool. Little overpass there. By the way, guys, I don't know if y'all remember this, but we mentioned like 3 months ago we were on a quest to find the smallest overpass in the area. What is the smallest one you know of? This is not it. This is actually pretty sizable. There are some where it's like your mirrors are almost touching on both sides, or it feels like the roof is going to scrape. Let me know where you think the smallest overpass is, and we are going to go and measure it. We're going to try and find the smallest one. They are not standard sizes, so it'll be interesting to see what's the most snug place we can try and get the truck stuck. And he's definitely looking out. You can see the bells going. The whistle's silent, but he's making eye contact with Jesse. Oh, Brian said next weekend is the last weekend for it. Oh, John said it's the branch to Alcoa through Maryville. Okay, that's cool. So it is a branch. I guess that's why it's old and wavy. Man, look at the steam on this thing, Mike. The steam takes center stage on this one. He's like breaking out of his own cloud here.
And I think Brian wrote a note that it's an oil burner.
Oh, is it? Hang on a minute. I got a little bit behind.
He wrote a note.
In the chat or in the text?
In the chat there. Where did he write that?
Oh, yeah. Good smoke for an oil burner. You train at 85. There it is. Well, that's cool. Huh. I don't know that I've ever seen an oil burner in operation.
Not any that we've been to.
No. I'm trying to think of some of the stuff I've seen out west, like in Colorado, but I don't think so. I'll be honest, I don't know what the Cog Railway, that's an old Swiss Alps train at Pikes Peak. I'm not sure what the Cog Railway train is powered by. I think it's actually, it must be diesel now. It's been rebuilt. The cars are super old, but I think the locomotive has been rebuilt a couple of times. Used motor oil. Interesting. It's a neat shot too. Look at the giant bolts holding the front of that boiler together. The Baldwin Locomotive Works, Philadelphia, USA. The
look at that headlight.
The two locomotives at Dollywood. There's actually just one. They sold one of them. No, they sold the one that was out front for a display. I think they have the two still there. They're both Baldwins. I bought you a mug that has them on it.
Yeah, one went somewhere. I forget where it was.
Yeah, it got sent out for, I think they were doing some light restoration. It was going to work some historic facility, and then they were going to bring it back. I can't remember exactly, but that was it. That is the end, Mike. That is all 78 items.
Oh, Crash is sick too.
No kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh, Big Boy is oil power. I've not seen Big Boy moving. The only Big Boy I've seen was at the Transportation Museum in Denver, and it's stationary. I've not seen the UP one with the that's done all the content. I've not seen it.
And Crash said the Great Smoky Mountain Railway uses oil for their steam.
I've actually never seen it. Believe it or not, I've never seen it in person, but that's good to know. I will see it at some point. I've seen it, but stationary. I've actually never seen it running. Mike and I have seen where it was parked. But anyway. All right, Mike, speed round. You ready?
Oh, this is going to be tough because I've changed my list so many times.
I know, but you'll never guess. I'm hungry.
Oh, I wouldn't guess that. Did we get an answer from Ray?
That's a good question. Let's look. He's photographing until 8, so we may be late with this announcement. Nope. No answer from Ray.
Okay. He's going to have a hard choice tonight.
Yeah, he's
And I've changed my list so many times, I'm already having a hard time.
You know what we'll do, Mike? We will put out a post this week with Ray's choice.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. we'll post the image and put that one out.
Yeah, I've never done the Bryson City ride.
I haven't either. I do love Bryson City itself. I stayed in a cabin in Bryson City on my anniversary, 2018 or 19-ish.
Todd,
like
you
the
make me
area.
think I need to get out more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's being converted to oil. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I remember when 4501 was green.
Yep. All right, Mike. Speed round. Ready?
Okay, focus.
All right. So that was Fraggle Rock on a Ferromex, B&O, the Virginian, and the Butts. That's Heathcliff and your employees.
You're going faster than I'm thinking.
The losers win again. It might be LSU, actually. Those look like LSU colors. This is, I'm going to fast forward on the videos. That is the, no, I lost my control for the, doggone it. Where's the little, why is it not giving me the progress control? There it is. 4726, 3336.
Hey, when you lose your little progress
Oh,
thing.
that's the same one we saw later. I thought it was 3363. It's the same one. So that's 3330. No, there was 3363. So they're the same hand. So in the poker bracket. Anyway,
Your memory's incredible.
and then this is the. I'm really glad y'all seen these in. By the way, I don't really have a category for them, but I'd much rather see them than not see them. So please do keep sending them in. I especially like that it's a place we recognize. And across tracks something. I'm not sure what that car is. That's pretty cool. That's a great one. I do think I'm going to pick the color one of that, but I like that one a lot.
Oh, well, now we're both in trouble.
Wait, you're going to pick the color one?
Well, first off, I picked that one, but then when the color one came up,
Might
I
get
did.
up
Wait
in
a
my
minute, I've got
business.
it written right here. Look, right there.
It says 2701.
No, it doesn't.
It does to me. I'm reading it backwards.
Well, that would make sense.
There's the glowworm in the light. I do like the nose of it in this one. There's Darkwing. That's
Okay.
a contender.
I'm going to take Darkwing.
You're taking Darkwing Duck.
just
All right.
because I like it. Even though
It
I
is
don't-
cool. It's
I
a cool
remember
picture.
it, but I don't remember it well.
All right. Mike is taking image 11. Let the record show. There's a young rail fan. That's a cool picture.
I'm trying to decide if he's happy or
He's definitely... He's got a bit of a mood. He does not want his picture taken. But he is giving the smirk of, yeah, I'm here. I'm doing some serious rail fanning. I will look at you. But I am not going to smile more than this. I would say he probably gives that look a lot. It looks practiced. That's beautiful.
okay. I want that for my artistic.
All right. Image 13. Artistic or catch? Artistic.
Oh, let's
Pick.
go. Favorite catch.
pick. You can do
Yeah.
favorite pick.
Favorite catch.
Favorite catch. Image. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You're the host, but I'm just coaching you.
Coaching.
That's what I call it.
I have been coached.
That one's cool too. You can really see the outline on the eye on the Illinois there.
Look at me. I'm on the board before you this
I
week.
know. There's the skull thing. I like the skull thing. Oh, this is the no
I like the turnaround here.
horn crossing. Yeah, the CRV. The no horn.
One gate sags way lower.
Yeah, it does. I like Darkwing Duck as well, but that's because I had the video game. I didn't have cable as a child. We were very poor growing up, and I did not see Darkwing till much later. We didn't see that kind of Disney content back then, so I only knew it really from the video game. That's the one that I liked of these two shots. I'm going to remember that one. I'm going to pencil that one. I'm also going to cough. Thankfully, I have a mute button close by. Oh, yeah, Mike Ray's got some good ones. That was really cool. Dramatic. That's just beautiful.
That's going to be my favorite.
Pick or catch?
Let's see. I already got my catch. Well, I'm going to take that for one of mine because I like the whole Briggs thing.
It's beautiful. And you know what? What's sad, Mike, is we've never picked one of Mike Ray's, partially because we always know they're his. And so we feel weird picking the photo of somebody we know if we know it's them. But at the end of the day, that's a great dang photo. And I'm glad that Mike is out there doing that.
I've got favorite catch.
Power Rangers kid, that sounds right.
And favorite logo.
That's the right era, Tony. They were huge, man. I was probably 13, I think, when they became massive. And it was just everywhere. All right, next one. That's really cool. I'm glad for the history photo there. That makes me glad that Mike has been taking photos this long, because that's actually been scanned. There were not digital cameras available to people like Mike Ray in 1991, so that would have been a photo that he has scanned. It's probably a scan from a negative, so that's really cool. Crash, I'm with you. All right, I like this one for my artistic. I'm going to pencil this one with the little tilde squiggle. That means I can't remember. There's one of the ones of the signal later I'm going to look at, but I think this one is probably going to be it. The Fraggle Rock.
Poor eye.
I'm leaning towards this one, even though it only shows the one character and the one eye is there. The framing of it's good, and the color came out really well. That's 22. We're going to look. Oh, jeez, that's so good, though.
That is too.
Man. All right, we're going to think about it on artistic. This is the one I was thinking of, the signal, but boy, it is good. The B&O rolling by on the amount of... Oh, man. Now, this is just great. Image 25. We're going with it. I'm taking it.
Boy, everybody liked the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers.
The Turtles were huge, man. They had a cereal, too, by the way. They are cereal relevant. I had a Ninja Turtles cereal bowl.
Really?
It was round, like a turtle shell, and it had the little feet and their face sticking off of it. Yep. They were massive back then, man. You couldn't go anywhere. And back then you had to know which Ninja Turtle you were when you were playing. And I always was Donatello, for the record.
Todd is so right. I love Johnny Quest and the Dog Bandit.
I've never seen Johnny Quest, so that must be from a different era.
Oh, I love those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1957 and 1961 were heavy with the Johnny Quest, but us 80s kids in the chat, it was about the Ninja Turtles. I was not allowed to see the Power Rangers movie. I don't know exactly why my mom had a vendetta against it.
Crash got to go by himself. I like that.
That's cool. Tony was 8 when they came out. I don't remember when they came out. I just remember I was in that awkward kind of preteen era when they became super popular. All right, this is the one that stopped short. He got robbed, and that guy does not get squished, so that's good. 4889 in the yard, very good. The trucks of 4889. 8058. 4603. Gosh, that looks so familiar. I just can't place it.
I do like that picture.
That's a good one. Mike, you have not selected an artistic yet. I'm just going to remind you.
Oh, I know where I'm going with that one.
Okay. Beautiful. Love that's recent. That's definitely what the trees look like right now, this week. So that's recent. Whew, that's good too. We've had like 20 next level photos this week. This is one of them. This is great. I'm tempted with Vin Diesel just because this one's actually painted line art. I'm going to pencil this one as my graffiti, I think. This one is amazing.
Mama Bear, your comment hits home because Garfield was my mother's nickname for me. I do really like this picture.
Me too.
There's just a statement there.
I'm putting it in as a potential for my catch because, how often are you going to catch that travesty? We'll see. Oh, yeah. Mama Bear, did you see this? I can't figure out where I am. There we go. Here's my Snoopy. Also, because I'm completing the look. Where is it? It's my Snoopy baseball watch. I don't think you can see that in the camera, but there he is. My Snoopy baseball watch and my Snoopy pajamas. I also have Snoopy pajama bottoms on. That'd be very difficult to show you without getting YouTube banned. So we're just gonna have to trust me on this one.
Yes, y'all. I missed the memo about dress up day.
Yep. Well, Mike, it's just a miracle you're here, to be honest. There's the other one. It's a good shot. Lighting's better on the last one. I like that one. There he is, stopping again. I'm not quite sure why I doubled that. I don't know what I did wrong. No, KCS is coming in. That's a good catch, too. Yeah, those are different from the one we see later. I was remembering the numbers, but the other one I think was 4058. So it's different numbers.
Todd's been coaxed by Tara. He's trying to add a category.
Yeah, what the heck is going on here? This is, we now know as Austell.
I got to find out where that spot is.
That's going to be Austell, too. Well, we can find it. It can't be that hard to follow the tracks on the Google Earth.
Well, it's got to be right there by just where the cam is. It's just got to be, I'm going to guess, just a tad down.
Hold on. Meh.
Do you hear something?
I do.
Why are you hearing so well today and I'm not? But you're right. There it is.
There he is. He's about to blow his horn again, I bet. Coming round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. There's the tree. No deer this time. Boy, it's dark as anything out there, though. I actually heard him blow for council fire because we can hear him in the studio before he goes past the rail cam. They're not in the same spot. So I'm a few hundred feet away and I can hear. I am toward the southbound side from the rail cam, so I can hear them blow from the at the crossing at council fire quite well. Coming northbound, I don't know how I heard the northbound before the camera. That one, or the southbound one. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh, you know what I noticed yesterday?
What's that?
Since I had time all weekend, they have, when you list on virtual Railfan on our cam there, it says northbound is going to Dalton. I need to send them a note.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the wrong direction.
Yes.
Yep. This is the other one I was talking about. This is a different locomotive. The Delaware and Hudson. An Amtrak from the water tower. That's a great shot, too.
That makes me really want to ride.
Yeah, I want to know where it is.
I got to tell Mrs. S we got to do that.
Mm-hmm. The NC in St. Louis in Dalton.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
The Bay Bridge. Go ahead, Mike. Oh. Well, after I muted him, he said he's not ready yet. The N1A1.
I'm going to cough.
I mostly muted him. Oh, John, you can help? That's good. Yeah, if you can message him. I've emailed the guy back when he added our camera to the list of cameras. There's the 1800. But I don't actually know him. I just emailed him and told him thanks and gave him a compliment on the app and told him we've been using it since day one, which is true. He was very nice. He gave us a year membership for free for having a featured camera that was popular there for a while. And I think that's expired some time ago. But
I
it was
really like
nice
that picture.
The scale test car?
Yeah, I did.
It's an unusual catch. Don't die on me now. You're still gonna finish the show.
I got one stuck.
You can die after the show, but you cannot die on air. We have a firm policy. You have just artistic open right now,
Right,
Mike.
I have one left.
Okay.
You can take me off for a moment.
Okay. All right, we're gonna switch to just the desktop while Mike attends to some business. There you go, Mike. You can blow your nose or do whatever you'd like to do right now. You're not on camera at the moment. Anyway, here's the 6408, which I like the white behind the the number boards on this one.
Okay.
And then the tag. Oh, Mike's ready. Hold on. Let's bring ourselves back in. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Like nothing ever happened. The tag with the moon up above it. It's a great shot. And then the 4508 running through. And this one is the BNSFs, burninated. In Georgia. There's the roses. The 1000. Graffitied 1000. The 1069. That's a fantastic
I like that Briggs shot.
I know.
That's our first picture from there.
Yeah, I've never seen that angle before. He had to have done that with the drone. He's also the only person I know that can fly around the butts and not get in trouble.
Oh, Billy, I so feel you.
Yeah.
You're about 2 days behind me.
The historic of the 4000, which how I know it's actually gray. That one's cool. That one's also cool.
And John made a comment, something about the Rio Grande signals when we were on that one.
On this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No wonder they look weird. I like this spot. I've been there many times. Actually, we had family pictures taken in the by the big tree across the street from this. You know, in that park there? There's that giant tree in the park. That's where we took the family photos last year. Tunnel Hill. This is a good one. I think I'm going with this for favorite catch.
It is a smorgasbord.
It is. I lost my... There we go. Let me look back. I had, for some reason, I have 34 shown as... That's 66. What was 34?
The no lifter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's hilarious. I think I'm going to have to stick with that. But gosh, this is a good one. Because that's the rainbow. You got 3 together in a good shot there.
Don't see that every day.
No, of course you don't see the dang graffitied NS every day either.
No, that's definitely a statement. That is a one-of-a-kind picture.
It is.
If we could only have been there during the conversation about doing that.
I know. Which one's the better catch? It's hard to say. I'm going to stick with my original decision. I'm going to stick with the NS one. But whoever took this picture, if you're watching, I love that one. That one's definitely giving me a difficult decision there. I think of these, that one's my favorite. I'm going to go with that for favorite picture. I did like this one a lot, and it has nothing to do with the demise of his drone. May it rest in pieces. It's just a good shot. That one's cool too, but I really like seeing the detail of the bridge. It really gets your imagination. That one coming out of the seam is neat too. Yeah. All right, my favorite graffiti. Where'd it go?
And my artistic's one of those 5. I'm just having trouble deciding.
I know which one you're going to get to, but I'm not going to tell you because it's going to unfairly influence you, but I know where you're going.
Well, yeah, you can order for me before I even know what I want. So, yeah, you'll probably know.
I am fluent in speaking Mike.
Alan just sent a note. That was his picture.
Oh, was it?
Yep, that was
Oh,
Alan's.
right on. Alan, that was great, man. I wish it was right on the edge for me. It was a heck of a find, but I think you understand that if you find somebody who decides they're going to do that to fix an NS, it's just, it boggles the mind, doesn't it? This will improve it. Somebody hand me that paintbrush. All right, I think because it's line art, I think we're going with Vin Diesel. Somebody actually painted this with a brush, and that's commitment. If you're going to climb up on a ladder and brush paint this thing, plus this situation here that goes from his nose to his eyebrows looks like a tree. If you see like the tree canopy up here, I don't think that's intentional. I think that was just their style. But there's a lot going on, and it's captivating in a kind of grotesque way, and I'm here for it. So I'm taking that one for my graffiti. And let's see, that's my 4. Now we got to wait for Ray, so we will post that one. I'm going to check real quick to make sure Ray didn't message. He did not. So he's still photographing an event, so he'll be back later on. As I said, Ray is a professional photographer, so sometimes you lose him to events in the area. Does a lot of concerts and sports and things like that. Yeah, y'all are all in need of medical help. I'm going to hopefully stay well. After my food poisoning incident 3 weeks ago, y'all all got sick. All right, Mike, it's time for you to narrow it down. Do you want to see them again?
Yeah.
What are they?
It's those 5 kind of together.
Can you tell me?
Yeah. Go the 5th one over, right after the case, after the trio. Come on down.
Oh, okay,
yeah, right there.
here.
Start right there. Okay, no.
Wait, what?
Go
Oh,
right.
Go right.
Yeah. I kind of think that's it.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, you like Neyland Stadium?
I just like the whole.
Actually, you did stand here in a photo with me.
We
right
did.
there.
Yes. And we ate so well that day.
We
oh, my
did.
goodness.
We did. Mike got to go with me. I had a friend gave me tickets to go sit. What do they call that? Club level. So they gave us food, and we got to go out on that balcony.
That was above food.
With
That
the
was
wives.
amazing.
It was a good time. Yeah, club level. It was cool. It was. There's a good side and a bad side. We were on technically the bad side because we were looking directly in the sun. But the sun eventually went down, and you know what? We were given those tickets, so I am 100% grateful. So yeah, Mike and the wives went with us. So you're going with this one here, Mike?
I think that's it.
That's your artistic.
Yes, that makes my 4 of 4.
All right, there we go. He's got 4. I think we got a variety. I think the only one we chose 2 of was a really nice trip that apparently Jesse and Brian did, and those are Jesse's submissions. And we'll see what Brian picked or what Ray picks, and we will update that. Brian from the live stream, yes, that is. I think he's answering Brian. Yeah, so Brian that we're referring to that went with Jesse, that Brian is always. Well, I don't guess always on here, but he's training at 85. So he was the one that was up there as well with Jesse. And Jesse is Whistleboard Productions. So both of them are YouTubers on their own. They both have their own channels. They are friends with us. We see them frequently. I actually met Brian when I interviewed him about the Cow and Railfan days.
Yeah, that was a great podcast.
Yep, that was the first time I met him. And I see him fairly often. But they have their own YouTube channels. It seems like sometimes people get confused and think that Jesse is actually part of Rail Moments. He's not. He just is always around because we are friends and we all have our own channels and we do trips together. So it's the same thing. We're just hanging out and chilling. So, I mean, he's kind of like, we're all, it's not a competition, really. We're just filming content and putting kind of our own spin on stuff we enjoy seeing. So, yeah, Jesse's always around. But Jesse is Whistleboard Productions and Brian is Train Nut 85. So,
And ironically, all of us, well, 3 of us still currently work at the same place, but all of us have worked there.
all of us, including me, have worked at
Yes.
the same place. And that is actually a coincidence. That is not how we met, nor is that how the love of trains was grown. But it is the truth. So, anyway. All right, Mike. You know what time it is.
Now remind everybody, no next Sunday.
There is no next Sunday. Next Sunday on the, we are taking off the winter solstice for a Christmas party, and Mike and I will be there together, so neither one of us can do the show. It is a joint friend of mine and Mike's, and we're going to go hang out at his house. He's sometimes on the chat here, but we're not going to name him. And we're going to go there and do Christmas stuff, so that's our Christmas break show. We will be back on the 28th.
Tony's racing to get in ahead.
There
of
he goes.
everybody.
He got it. Tony actually wins one this week. That's good. That's good. He lost 2 weeks in a row. So, well done. Well done. Yeah, John, I agree. It's a Warren Truss Bridge. That's cool. But yeah, it was a great one. There we go. Now Billy coming in. Billy's beaten me the past 2 months, but Tony was not to be denied this week. Tony in fierce with the hotness. Tony's had his biscuit today. He's ready to go. Anyway, Mike.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas from us here. You can see Mike's lights flashing in the background.
There we are.
And he says, his shirt says, "Spending Christmas with my Nomies." This is obviously from Rock City.
Where we had a great time last week.
We did. Last week, Mike
On
and I
Monday
went to...
night.
Yeah, we went on Monday, day after you last saw us, and we went to Rock City, and It was cold, but we enjoyed the Enchanted Garden of Lights. And then Mike got a heck cold, and I'm sure those two things are not related at all. But, whatever. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate your support. You're always very positive. We were mentioning that at dinner the other day, and I said, I don't know that Todd fellow. And then Mike said, I believe, Mike, you said you've met him, right? Mm-hmm. But I said, but he's always so positive. It's nice to hear the comments, so thank you very much. It resonates with us. But anyway, we are heading out. We're going to go find some food. And 7:30. We're close enough. The wives are going to give us looks, but we'll be okay.
They probably went again without us.
They did. They did that not too long ago. They just left us behind. But anyway, all right, Mike, it's time, and we are going to slowly roll away.
See y'all at the next crossing.
See you then.
Oh, ho, ho.